Hello, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video on the draft deck that I made this past Friday in Friday Night Magic, where I went 3-0. And kind of like my thought process. I wanted to do white green, kind of like what I did for the pre-release. But I saw a plasma bolt come in, from my next pack or my third pack, and I was like, yeah, I can't pass that up. So I went Boros. So here's a little demonstration, I guess, or a little video of what I picked. I went with Starport Security because in the pre-release I was able to get +1/+1 and you know pay 2, tap another creature. That was very helpful back then, but unfortunately this time I wasn't really able to do it. This is a great creature because when it dies, you add the +1/+1 counters. And if you're able to add more counters and it dies, you can pass those on. Starfighter Pilot, excellent white card. Turn two, boom. Turn three, you're able to surveil, and doing that constantly, it's so helpful. Honor Knight Captain. I mean, 2 for 1/1, but you create a 1/1 creature token. That's fantastic. I'm always looking for cards that do additional stuff. Then I started picking up cards similar to this, where if you control 2 or more tap creatures, do etc. This one's great. I mean, for it being a 3/3/3, it's already a great card. Raid Blade Trooper, fantastic card because you get to put the +1/+1 counter, and then if that dies, you create a creature. You have Warp. I mean, fantastic card all around. Bright Spears Zilliot. I mean, 3 for a 2/4 is already great, but if you're able to cast 2 more spells, it gets +2. I was only able to do that once, I believe, but still, like I said, 3 for 2/4 is great. All Fates, you exile target creature, non-assassin creature. I mean, you can do it for Warp and then swing in, and then a couple turns later, you bring them in and you remove them in, the creature permanently. Fantastic card. Night Luminary, I have 2. Another fantastic card because you create a 1/1 creature for Warp, and then turn 4, again, fantastic way to go wide. Frontline, I never used. I actually never played it. But again, going with the strategy of if you control 2 tap creatures. Red Tiger, this was fantastic because the Warp, I used him once, I believe. 3/3 haste Warp, fantastic way to start skimming off your opponent's life. Cav, Landseeker, Menace for 4/4/3, already fantastic. Next turn, you can look for a land, thin out your deck. Great card. Nebula Dragon, never used it, but because I never actually got to turn 7, not gonna lie, but fantastic card. Sammy, again going with the strategy of 2 tapped. You start creating 2/2 colorless creatures. Fantastic. 4 for 2/4, great body for blocking. And then going with the removal, Seam Rip, easy. I mean, it's a must. Vanishing Lights, I was able to pick up 2 of them. Fantastic card. And then again, Plasma Bolts, I was able to pick up 2. Void. I mean, with all the Warp cards that you saw, it was pretty easy to get to 3 damage. And then Rig for War, I used this as a combat trick. I used it twice. Once against a Death Touch creature, so I was able to, maintain my creature alive. But yeah, went 3-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in all the matches. I only got hit twice. It was just a very speedy deck, aggro, and yeah. So that was my 3rd draft I ever played in my life. First one that I ever won. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll do my best to answer. But as you can see, the mana curve was very important. Taking into account Warp as well. So that helped. And I think that's about it. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.